Ladies, let's talk about something no one warns you about. Not the wrinkles, not the hot flashes, not even the gray hairs. I'm talking about the quiet, sneaky way certain foods begin to rob us of our energy after 60, that constant tiredness, the extra weight that just won't budge, the way your knees ache just walking to the mailbox. Most women don't realize it, but sugar and carbs, even the ones hiding in your healthy yogurt or morning toast, are often the reason they're draining your energy, clouding your memory, and making your joints stiff. But you don't have to live like this. Today I want to show you 10 healing foods with no carbs and no sugar, each one carefully chosen for senior women who want to feel strong, light, and clear-headed again. And the best part? Number 10 is so powerful. It's like nature's forgotten medicine, and almost no one eats it anymore. Let's begin this together, because it's never too late to feel better in your own body. Now, before we go any further, if you're a woman over 60 trying to take better care of your body, your energy, and your comfort, this channel is for you. I share honest, gentle advice every single week. Tips most doctors don't talk about. So if this speaks to you, go ahead and tap that like button. Subscribe for more videos made just for senior women. And tell me in the comments, what's one food you know you should probably give up but haven't yet? I'll be reading every single reply. Let's begin with one of the most powerful foods for senior women, wild-caught salmon. Not the farm-raised kind pumped with dyes and chemicals. I'm talking about the real thing. Soft, pink, buttery salmon from cold waters, packed with omega-3 fatty acids that our bodies desperately need after 60. See, omega-3s aren't just a health trend, they're nature's anti-inflammatory. And for women dealing with stiff joints, morning aches, or foggy Maury, salmon is like food-based medicine. When you eat wild-caught salmon, you're feeding your brain, your heart, and your joints all at once. It helps sharpen your focus, soothe your body, and even support mood stability. That's right. Studies show that omega-3s can help reduce anxiety and mild depression in older adults, which means salmon doesn't just make your joints feel better. It helps you feel more emotionally steady too. But here's the part most women don't know. Salmon contains 0 sugar and almost no carbs. It's pure, clean protein that keeps you full, energized, and stable, without messing with your blood sugar. That means fewer crashes, fewer cravings, and more hours of steady energy. And let's not forget the beautiful pink color that comes from astaxanthin. It's a potent antioxidant that helps protect your skin from aging. So yes, salmon also helps with those fine lines, dryness, and even that dullness we sometimes feel in our skin tone after menopause. Best of all, it's simple to prepare. Pan-sear it with a little olive oil and lemon, flake it over a salad, or just bake it in foil with herbs and sea salt. It feels luxurious, like something you'd order at a fancy restaurant. But you're feeding your body exactly what it's been missing. Don't wait until your memory slips or your joints start screaming. Start adding wild-caught salmon to your weekly meals and give your whole body the nourishment it deserves. Food number 2, avocados. The creamy comfort your heart loves. Now let's talk about a food that's been unfairly judged for decades, the humble avocado. If you grew up in a time when fat was the enemy, you might have avoided avocados without even realizing the damage that did to your heart, your brain, and your hormones. But here's the truth. Avocados are one of the healthiest sources of fat a senior woman can eat. They're rich in monounsaturated fats, the kind that actually lowers bad cholesterol and supports your cardiovascular system. And after 60, heart health becomes a top priority, whether we talk about it or not. But avocados don't stop at heart health. They're packed with potassium, more than bananas, believe it or not, which helps regulate your blood pressure. They're full of fiber, which keeps your digestion moving gently, and they contain powerful antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect your eyes from age-related decline. Even better, there's no sugar, no carbs, just good fats, good fiber, and a creamy texture that feels like a treat. And if you've ever struggled with low energy, fatigue, or even hormone imbalances, those healthy fats in avocados help support your body's natural production of hormones. That includes estrogen balance and cortisol regulation. Two things that deeply affect your mood and energy after menopause. You can eat them sliced on a piece of low-carb toast, mash them up with a squeeze of lemon and sea salt, add a few chunks to your salad, or just enjoy it with a spoon and the richness you feel when you eat it. That's your body saying thank you. It's time to stop fearing fat and start loving the kind that truly loves you back. Avocados are more than a trendy food. They're a senior superfood hiding in plain sight. Food number 3, eggs. The simple superfood for muscle, memory, and mood. Let's take a moment to appreciate the humble egg. A food so simple, so familiar, we often forget just how powerful it really is. For years, many women avoided eggs because of the cholesterol scare. But now we know better. And the truth is, eggs are one of the most complete, nourishing foods for seniors. Each egg is packed with high-quality protein that helps preserve your muscle mass. And muscle isn't just for athletes. After 60, muscle is what keeps us steady on our feet, supports our joints, and helps prevent dangerous falls. The more lean muscle you hold on to, the more energy and independence you'll maintain into your 70s and beyond. But eggs don't stop at strength. They also support memory. Thanks to a nutrient called choline, choline is essential for brain health, and most women over 60 aren't getting nearly enough. If you've ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went in, you're not alone. Choline helps protect the parts of the brain responsible for memory and focus. And here's the best part. Eggs are naturally low in carbs. In fact, they contain almost no sugar at all. They fill you up, keep your blood sugar steady, and prevent those afternoon crashes that leave you dragging. Now let's talk about the yolk, please. Don't throw it away. That rich yellow center holds vitamins A, D, E, B12, even antioxidants like lutein that support eye health. It's nature's multivitamin in one beautiful shell. You can scramble them in butter, boil them for a quick snack, or poach them over spinach and avocado for a perfect low-carb breakfast. However you choose to enjoy them, eggs are a senior woman's secret weapon for strength, memory, and staying sharp. And when food this nourishing costs less than $1 per serving, it's not just smart, it's empowering. Food number 4, spinach. The green powerhouse with 0 sugar. Now let's talk greens, but not just any greens. I'm talking about good old spinach, the kind your mother used to steam, the kind that packs a nutritional punch without a single grain of sugar or carb. Spinach is one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can put on your plate. It's rich in vitamins A, C, and K, all of which support your immune system, your skin, and your bone health. And at our age, that matters more than ever. Vitamin K helps protect against bone thinning. Vitamin C boosts your immune response when your body starts to slow down. And vitamin A supports vision, something so many of us take for granted until we notice the changes. Spinach is also loaded with iron and folate. And if you've ever felt that dragging fatigue or struggled with cold hands and feet, it might not be your age. It might be your iron levels. Spinach gives your blood the tools it needs to carry oxygen more efficiently, leaving you feeling less sluggish and more awake. Plus, it's got magnesium and potassium, 2 minerals that support your heart rhythm, muscle function, and sleep. And here's the beauty. Spinach delivers all this with virtually no carbs, no sugar, just leafy green goodness. The best part? It's easy to add into your routine. Sauté it with a little olive oil and garlic, toss a handful into your morning eggs, or blend it into a warm soup or smoothie for a no-fuss nutrient boost. And don't worry, you don't need to eat a giant salad every day. Even a small serving of cooked spinach delivers powerful benefits. It's gentle on digestion, kind to your joints, and calming to your nervous system. Spinach is one of those foods that works quietly behind the scenes, but day by day it helps you feel lighter, stronger, and more resilient. That's what real nourishment looks like. Food number 5, plain Greek yogurt. Gut healing, muscle building, sugar-free comfort. Let's clear something up. Not all yogurt is healthy. Those fruit-flavored cups with pretty labels, they're often packed with more sugar than a candy bar. But plain, full-fat Greek yogurt, that's an entirely different story. And it's one of the best-kept secrets for senior women looking to nourish their body without spiking their blood sugar. Greek yogurt is thick, creamy, and loaded with protein. That means it helps maintain your muscle mass, support metabolism, and keep you feeling satisfied for hours. And at our age, when muscles begin to naturally decline, every gram of protein matters. But the real magic of Greek yogurt lies in the probiotics. These are the friendly bacteria that live in your gut. They help with digestion, reduce bloating, and play a major role in your immune system and even your mood. Many women don't realize this, but the gut is often called the second brain. If your digestion feels sluggish or unpredictable, if your sleep is off or your moods are swinging, balancing your gut bacteria might be the missing link. And Greek yogurt gives your belly exactly what it needs. No sugar, no carbs, just pure, healing goodness. Now, don't fear the full fat. Healthy fats are essential after menopause. They support your brain, protect your hormones, and help absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and E. So skip the fat-free versions and go for the real deal. You can enjoy it sweet or savory, top it with a few crushed walnuts and cinnamon, or drizzle it with olive oil and sea salt for a Mediterranean-style snack. It's a food that feels like a treat, but works hard for your body. And once you switch, you'll wonder why you ever settled for the sugary kind. Food number 6, walnuts. The tiny snack that loves your heart and brain. Now here's something small, but mighty. Walnuts may not look like much. Wrinkly little things you toss on a salad or ignore in the baking aisle. But for women over 60, walnuts are one of the smartest snacks you can reach for. Why? Because they're a plant-based source of omega-3 fatty acids. That means you get some of the same brain-protective, inflammation-fighting power as wild salmon, but in a totally different form. One that fits in your purse or pantry, no fridge required. Walnuts help lower bad cholesterol and protect your heart. They also support cognitive function. So if you've been feeling foggy or forgetful, this simple nut might just be part of the solution. And here's something even more surprising. Walnuts help reduce inflammation. The root cause behind so many of the issues women face after 60, stiff joints, aching knees, even trouble sleeping. Inflammation plays a role in all of it. But when you snack on walnuts, you're feeding your body nutrients that calm that fire inside, all without a single gram of sugar or carb. They also contain melatonin, the same natural hormone your body uses to regulate sleep. So, a small handful of walnuts in the evening might help you wind down more peacefully. Plus, they're rich in fiber and protein, which helps curb cravings and keep your blood sugar stable. That means you're less likely to reach for those processed snacks later. Try tossing them on your Greek yogurt, sprinkling them over a spinach salad, or just enjoying a small handful as a midday reset. No prep, no mess, just nourishment that works quietly in the background to support your heart, brain, and energy. Walnuts are proof that big changes can come in small handfuls. Food number 7, olive oil, liquid gold for women over 60. Now let's talk about something you've probably had in your kitchen for years, but maybe never realized just how powerful it is. Olive oil, especially extra virgin olive oil, isn't just cooking fat. It's a healing, age-defying liquid gold that every senior woman should be using daily. It's rich in monounsaturated fats, the good kind that help reduce inflammation, lower bad cholesterol, and protect your heart from stroke. And that matters, because after 60, our risk for heart disease rises quietly. And what you cook with could be either harming or helping your heart every single day. Olive oil also supports your brain. Studies have shown that women who consume more olive oil have a lower risk of cognitive decline as they age. That means better memory, sharper thinking, and fewer of those frustrating, "what did I come in here for" moments. And the antioxidants in olive oil, they go beyond the surface. They help protect your cells from damage. They support your skin's elasticity, and they reduce the kind of oxidative stress that makes your joints ache and your body feel old. The best part? It contains zero sugar, zero carbs, just healing, nourishing fat that helps your body absorb the vitamins from all those other colorful vegetables you're eating. Want to make your spinach even more powerful? Sauté it in olive oil. Want to upgrade your chicken or fish? Drizzle it before baking. Even something as simple as a spoonful of olive oil on top of plain yogurt with sea salt can be deeply satisfying and healing. Don't fear the fat. Embrace the right fat. Olive oil isn't just a cooking ingredient. It's medicine for women who want to age with grace, strength, and clarity. Food number 8, chicken thighs. Juicy, affordable strength for aging muscles. Let's be honest, chicken breast gets all the attention. But for women over 60, it's time to bring chicken thighs into the spotlight. Why? Because they're richer in flavor, more satisfying, and packed with nutrients your body actually needs right now. Chicken thighs are full of high-quality protein that helps preserve lean muscle. And that's not just about looking toned. Maintaining muscle is what keeps your balance steady, helps prevent falls, and supports joint strength so you can keep doing the things you love: gardening, dancing, walking, or even just getting out of a chair with ease. But here's where chicken thighs really shine. They contain more zinc and iron than chicken breast. Zinc supports your immune system. Iron helps fight fatigue by improving how your blood carries oxygen. And if you buy them with the skin on and bone in, even better, the skin contains collagen and healthy fat, both of which help nourish your joints and support smoother skin. Plus, that crispy golden skin gives you all the satisfaction of a comforting meal without needing breading, sugar, or carb-heavy sauces. Here's what you won't find in chicken thighs. No sugar, no carbs, just rich, delicious protein with the fat your body craves for hormone balance and long-lasting energy. They're also easier to cook than breast, more forgiving, juicier, and less likely to dry out. Try seasoning them with rosemary, garlic, and sea salt. Roast until golden and pair with sautéed cabbage or spinach for a low-carb senior super meal. You don't have to sacrifice flavor for health. You just have to choose foods that work with your body. And chicken thighs are a delicious way to do just that. Food number 9, cabbage, the forgotten superfood that loves your gut. Now this next one might surprise you. Cabbage, yes. That humble, crunchy vegetable your mother or grandmother probably cooked every week. It may not be glamorous, but cabbage is one of the most powerful, affordable, and underrated superfoods for senior women. First, it's packed with fiber, and we all know what that means at our age. Better digestion, more regular bowel movements, and less of that sluggish, bloated feeling that can sneak up when your gut isn't happy. But fiber isn't the only thing cabbage brings to the table. It's full of vitamin C, which boosts your immune system and supports collagen production for healthier skin. It's also rich in vitamin K, which helps with blood clotting and supports bone strength, especially important for women at risk of osteoporosis. And here's the beautiful part. Cabbage has almost zero carbs and no sugar. That means you can fill your plate with something warm and comforting without worrying about blood sugar spikes. But the magic of cabbage goes even deeper. It contains glucosinolates, natural compounds that help your liver detox and support your body's anti-inflammatory response, which means less internal swelling, fewer aches, and even better sleep. If your belly has been off lately, if you feel like your digestion just isn't what it used to be, Adding cabbage might be the gentle support your body is asking for. It's incredibly versatile, too. You can roast it with olive oil until golden and crispy, shred it raw for slaws and salads, or sauté it with garlic, onions, and a bit of butter for a cozy, low-carb side dish. Simple, soothing, supportive. Cabbage may not be flashy, but it's one of the smartest choices you can make to care for your gut, bones, and immune system. Food number 10, sardines. The old-school superfood every senior woman should try. All right, ladies, this last one might raise a few eyebrows, but hear me out. Sardines are one of the most nutrient-packed, senior-friendly foods on the planet, and yet almost no one eats them anymore. These little fish may not look fancy, but they're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, just like salmon. That means they help reduce inflammation, support your brain, and ease joint pain. Especially important for women after menopause, but what makes sardines really stand out is this. They're one of the best sources of natural calcium. Why? Because you eat the bones. They're so soft, you barely notice, but they're packed with calcium that supports bone density and helps prevent osteoporosis, a major concern for women in their 60s and 70s. They also contain vitamin D, vitamin B12, selenium, and high-quality protein, and all of it comes in a convenient, affordable little can. And here's what they don't contain: no sugar, no carbs, no additives, just real whole food that your body knows exactly how to use. Worried about mercury? Sardines are small fish, which means they naturally have very low mercury levels that makes them safer than bigger fish like tuna, especially for regular consumption. Not sure how to eat them? Try mashing them with a little mustard and sea salt, drizzle with olive oil and herbs and spread them on low-carb toast, or toss a few on a salad with lemon juice for a tan. Guy, satisfying crunch. The flavor might take a little getting used to, but many women who try them say they feel a noticeable difference in their joints, energy, and even skin within weeks. Sardines are the definition of old-school wisdom, a no-fuss, no-frills superfood designed by nature to nourish women as they age. So give them a chance. Your bones, brain, and body will thank you. You don't need trendy diets, you don't need expensive supplements, and you certainly don't need to starve yourself to feel good in your own body. What you need are foods that work with your body, not against it. Real, simple foods that calm inflammation, protect your memory, and nourish your joints and bones. And every single one we talked about today, from salmon to sardines, does just that. You deserve energy. You deserve clarity. You deserve to feel strong, stable, and confident at every age. So start with just one of these. Add it to your next meal, and take a quiet, powerful step toward feeling like yourself again. Because aging doesn't have to mean fading, it can mean flourishing, one bite at a time.